In today's video, Chapter 11, we're diving into one of the most critical aspects of running production workloads, storage and volumes in Kubernetes. We will cover CSI drivers, persistent volumes, and how Kubernetes handles stateful applications like databases and analytics engines. If you're building real-world apps on Kubernetes, this one's for you. First up, the Container Storage Interface, or CSI. Kubernetes needs a way to connect applications running in pods to storage systems, whether it's a cloud block storage service, a network-attached storage (NAS), or a local SSD. CSI drivers provide that standardized bridge. CSI allows vendors like AWS, Azure, GCP, and Ceph to create plugins that integrate directly with Kubernetes. These drivers expose common functionality, provisioning, attaching, mounting, and even snapshotting volumes, benefits, standardized across vendors, decoupled from Kubernetes core, easy to update independently, supports advanced features like volume expansion, cloning, and snapshots. Examples: AWS EBS CSI driver for cloud block storage, Ceph CSI driver for enterprise-grade file and block storage, OpenEBS for container-native local storage. So if you're deploying Kubernetes in a cloud or hybrid setup, CSI makes storage integration seamless and vendor-agnostic. Key resources: storage class defines how volumes are provisioned. Example, SSD, HDD, persistent volume, PV, is the actual physical or cloud storage resource. Persistent volume claim, PVC, is a user request for storage, similar to how pods request CPU or memory. Kubernetes dynamically provisions a PV when a PVC matches a storage class. Flow: user creates a PVC. CSI provisions a PV. PVC gets bound to the PV. Pod mounts the volume. The CSI driver automates this life cycle, abstracting the backend complexities for developers and DevOps engineers. Now let's talk about stateful applications like MySQL, Redis, Kafka, or Elasticsearch. Unlike stateless apps, these apps need persistent storage that survives pod restarts or failures. Why is it challenging? Pods are ephemeral and can be rescheduled anytime. Stateful apps must retain access to the same volume, even if restarted on a different node. They also require stable network identities and consistent configuration. Kubernetes solutions, stateful sets, ensure stable pod names, volume claims, and ordered deployment, PVCs, tied to each stateful set replica, ensuring each one has its own persistent volume. Volume affinity ensures pods are placed close to their storage. Snapshots capture point-in-time copies for backup and disaster recovery. Real-world examples: MySQL on Kubernetes uses a stateful set with a persistent volume per replica. Elasticsearch clusters retain their shard data across restarts using persistent PVCs. Without these features, running reliable databases or message queues on Kubernetes would be incredibly difficult. If you're planning to deploy stateful workloads, here are some best practices to keep in mind. Use stateful sets for any workload that needs persistent identity. Choose appropriate storage classes for performance needs. Example, SSD for DBs. Set up backup and restore using CSI snapshots. Monitor disk I/O and latency using tools like Prometheus or Grafana. Use operators for complex apps like Kafka or MongoDB to automate scaling and configuration. Let's quickly recap everything we covered. CSI, Container Storage Interface, drivers standardize storage integration in Kubernetes, allowing consistent management across various backends like AWS, GCP, Azure, and Ceph. Persistent volumes, PV, and persistent volume claims, PVC, decouple storage provisioning from pods, enabling dynamic, reliable, and persistent storage for applications. Stateful sets are designed specifically for stateful applications, providing stable identities, persistent storage, and ordered deployment to ensure continuity. Kubernetes supports advanced storage features like snapshots, volume expansion, and volume affinity, essential for high availability and disaster recovery. Common use cases for stateful workloads include databases, message queues, analytics platforms, and content management systems requiring persistent and consistent data storage. Practice exercise. What does the CSI in Kubernetes enable? CSI, Container Storage Interface, drivers enable Kubernetes to interact with different storage systems.